Kaufman. We have a reservation.
How long is it going to take? Happy birthday, Shelly Kay.
Even something, a little something in here.
Aww.
Look at this. So the pickle changes clothes. It's like a little,
You see what he's wearing first, though. I see. The fireman. I see it.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool.
Into the grow room.
It's like the grow room.
If it'll find them. There's a lot of cooking in the RV, so we might do like the RV. So what's that called?
It's a little Zippo,
I haven't seen
just a blower.
Okay.
Just blows just enough air into the fire to keep it going. It could be a little longer so you don't burn your hand.
Right.
And AAA batteries don't last.
No, I wouldn't think AAA's would last very long at all.
3 hours later.
Well, they're not used to it. Until we take them out. We try to socialize them, but sometimes it's like...
Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh, you're so cute. I've never seen a light one.
So we are down here at the East Fork State Park in Ohio, and we are hiking down to the marina to check out what we've heard since all the rain we've had and the flooding. There are trees, tree stumps, logs, whatever, in the treetops. So we're gonna take a hike. It's about 2 miles from where we're staying, and we're gonna check it out. And we're gonna take you with us. All right, let's go. We're here this weekend to celebrate Shelly Kay's birthday. She turned 29, and they invited us to come up and stay with them for the weekend. So we did, and we had a little surprise on the morning we left. I'm walking out to finish up my loading, and what do I see? Well, let me show you this right here. So just as we're getting ready to leave for a weekend trip to spend with some other RV friends, I go out and I look, and I see that the right rear tire is low, and lo and behold, another valve stem issue. So right here, watch. So they're gonna swap that out for me and get us back on the road soon. Man, it's just always something. And I really watch my tire stuff. Now, I have a theory. I'm wondering if I put some other tire pressure sensors on the valve stems, not the internal ones, but the ones that screw on. I was testing them, and I'm just wondering if the flexing of these valve stems are what's causing them to crack. So anyway, I'll get back to you. So needless to say, that threw us off a couple hours after getting that tire fix. But I want to thank Gregory Automotive for taking us in as quick as they could. They got us replaced and got us back on the road. Well, as you can clearly see, it's been a mess. Here, it looks like they're doing a lot of cleanup. It looks like the water was all up in here, and we're kind of near the lake, but it looks like the water was way up here. Wow. All right, so if you look here at all this debris, and we're not too far from the lake, maybe, I don't know, 100 yards maybe.
Yeah.
And there is some of some logs and stuff hanging up in the trees. There's debris right over here, up in there, so you can tell how high the water had to have been. Then if you look over here, you can see how much just stuff is just laying around. And we're getting down near lake level. Dave's not gonna walk out there. Well, maybe over there. That looks pretty safe. Not that full. But, dude, whew, wow, we had a lot of rain. So we're doing a little volunteer work. We signed up to volunteer. We just kind of stumbled across this. And it looks like they've had quite a few volunteers already because there's not been a lot of trash to pick up yet. So I'm gonna head back here. Look at all this debris. I mean, it's a lot. Got my little picker-upper. Lots and lots of styrofoam. I'm going to assume styrofoam coolers, so hey guys, come on.
On my walk of collecting junk, I found bottles, plastic bottles, metal cans, styrofoam metal cans, bottle caps. What'd you find?
Well, it looks like the front end of a boat.
Wow.
Lots of cans, lots of styrofoam, a big chunk of looks like a boat or part of something, and yeah, just junk and trash.
Yeah.
All right, let's go turn it in, see who wins. We finished up the cleanup effort.
Yeah.
So I did a little good today.
So,
And Tina, are you gonna wear your Gilligan hat?
I might. Yeah. It's kind of cute.
Yeah. So as a volunteer, they gave them some hats and some gloves.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was kind of fun. I enjoyed doing that.
To do that volunteer work.
Yeah.
We actually they were surprised of how many bags of trash was collected.
Yeah.
Even there was groups before us that had picked up stuff, did some volunteer, but you know, we came in behind and they were surprised at how many more bags they collected of trash.
Yep.
So it was a good day.
It was.
Several bad puns later.
So we are officially at the Shelly Kay Confers birthday party. It's a huge crowd, and we just watched the live of Another Amazing Adventure. That was a lot of fun to watch them. And if you're not sure who they are, we'll leave a link below, and an intro they did for us here about a little over a year ago for having a little fun with not being able to make the Tampa RV show. So it looks like the girls are all fed or almost fed, and the guys go next.
The next day.
And good morning, everyone. We had a successful birthday bash with Shelly Kay, or if you had a few drinks, it was Kelly Shay. And this morning, our friends Eric and Jen, or Jen and Eric, also known as Generic, and here's a link to their YouTube channel right here, but they are making homemade donuts. So I'm gonna hop over there, just kind of sneak up on them, watch them make their donuts. Here we go. Oh, right here we have the Adventure Bandits. They were a lot of fun to talk with last night. And then down there are the Confers. But right here is Generic. Hi guys. Good morning. All right, what you guys got going on here?
All right, we're starting our donuts.
Homemade donuts.
Homemade.
Campin donuts. So we've got some cinnamon rolls. They have to be
Here's one of the, yes, the generic.
The generic.
The generic rolls, because you can't use Pillsbury because they're not rolled like this.
Okay.
They don't work, and everything falls off of them. So these are all these. They're the best. And we're just gonna twist them all up here.
Okay, so.
Get them in the fryer.
And if you fry them, you put them in that.
Which is?
Cinnamon and sugar.
You can't go wrong with cinnamon and sugar.
No, absolutely not.
Hey guys, what's your names?
It's Willow and Grizzly.
Grizzly and Willow. Okay, so I just saw her unopen. I saw her open up a package and the icing fall out, and I asked if they use it, and they go, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
More sugar the better.
What do you call these?
Campin' Donuts.
Campin' Donuts.
Campin' Donuts.
All right. Just get them good coating. Throw them in there, and then when we get enough of them, we'll do some frosting.
That wiry kind of, he was soft, but he had that wiry and that big beard.
Well, they look really good, Jen. Tina.
Go ahead and taste one.
Tina.
Oh, no, taste
Yes.
This is what they call fixing breakfast.
Sorry. Usually you have the bacon and eggs out on the griddle.
Usually
Well,
I
how come
fix
you're not
bacon
out
and
there-
eggs, you're right.
How come you're not out there doing that this morning?
Holding off for the donuts.
Yummy.
Well, eat it.
I know. I guess I will. I guess we'll take this one.
So yummy. Yep. Everybody out there, I want to have a good time. I'll be right back. I'm going to get a sticker.
Okay.
Or two.
So I was talking to Jen and Eric, Generic, about this RV, and it is kind of like a two-piece fiberglass unit. And again, I'll put a link to the channel because I know he's done some upgrades to this. I think it was the water heater or the water tank. I'll put a link to that video actually, but it's a very unique RV and well self-contained. There's a lot more room inside. Out of respect, I'm not going to go inside because they said it was kind of messy from the weekend. So I'm not going to poke my nose in there. Well, maybe we'll through the window here. Let's see. Oh, that's not so bad. That's not bad at all. But we noticed they were missing a sticker, a very, very important sticker. So Tina ran across the way to get one. Did you get him a sticker?
Yeah, I'm going to give him a sticker and a coaster.
So we ran into these folks during the weekend, and I noticed this on their RV slide. And they make their own custom stickers on where they stayed. And I thought that was a very cool idea. And if I run into them again before we leave, I'll have them explain where they make them from. I think they make them themselves. And then they have camped here and then parking lots. So I think that would include the you know, your Cracker Barrels and your Walmarts. And then across the way I saw this, and I'm gonna also maybe get one of these too. I'm gonna go broke, man, too much stuff. But check out this sign. And again, I thought that was very unique and very interesting. And I'll find out where that was made, and I'll put a link down below, and maybe you can order yourself one as well. So right here, where all the dancing and singing, if you want to call it singing. I'm just kidding, guys. Anyway, and we kept saying, guys, be careful, don't pack up. And here's what would have happened had they gone too far. No, I don't think they would have made it extremely far, but that would not have been a fun fall. So, all right, we're gonna help some of these folks clean up, and then we're going to say our goodbyes and head on home.
This is what it looks like when a bunch of content creators get together. Everybody's walking around with a camera and a stick.
Absolutely.
Bye, guys. It was a lot of fun. Thank you. You too. lot of fun.
I think we finally found them. RV Wagon Tails. They got to be right over there. See them?
I see him.
Let's go. Hurry up.
Okay.
Wait, we found you. Wait.
There they are. We found them.
Man, there's always one in every campground, you know?
Once you won my heart, it was no contest. With a ruby red dress, blonde hair, blue eyes, and I'm about to bend my heart.
Woo! So good! So good! So good!
Dirty monkey.
Something always go like that. Goddamn! I got more words. There's more words than goddamn.